We're making pretty decent progress here on our mural, and we still have like 20 minutes before the show's over to get it finished. So I think we just might. I'm getting into the part though that might take me just a little bit longer. I think I'm gonna use a smaller brush here in a moment. Brianna just went to go get one so I can make those silhouettes in a little bit more detail. So I'm gonna do a skier, I'm gonna do a canoe, I'm going to do a deer antler. If I could maybe do the Mackinac Bridge, that'd be pretty sweet.
That would be so cool. What about the Tregurtha?
The Tregurtha, yes. Maybe the shape of a UP somewhere. Thank you for this.
You could honestly, Tia, I feel like be out here all day.
I probably could be.
Yeah.
Just really getting in all of those little details, but
yep.
you got to stop at some point, you know.
Yeah,
it's got to be done at one point. How do you know, as an artist, how do you know when your painting's done?
Sometimes I ask other artist friends, like, is this good enough? Because I could go forever.
Right, you could just keep adding onto it, and I don't know how you can never be done. I've done that with paintings before, but that by the time I am finished, there's 3 or 4 completely different paintings underneath it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so I'm gonna get into this.
Okay, I think are we just taking some time to paint now?
I think we might be.
Okay.
Do you need any help?
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you should do the Tregurtha, Brianna.
What is that?
An oarboat, which I saw a painting of an oarboat that you did, and it was beautiful.
Right on the water.
What's the craziest thing someone's commissioned you to do before?
That's a good question. I'll have to think.
Okay.
I don't know.
Or something that just maybe like pushed you out of your comfort zone.
One of the things I painted was when my mom passed away, I actually painted a picture of my parents, and I included my dad's ashes, and that was really hard because it was like, man, it's so fresh. It was so fresh. And I did it right for her funeral, so it was displayed at her funeral, and it was like, I had to be quick, I had to be accurate, and I had to do it through tears. So that was the hardest piece.
Yeah.
For sure.
Do you have that hanging up somewhere now?
I actually do. I don't have any other art piece that I've ever made for myself. That's the only one.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
That's special. I gotta tell you, this is a really nice, relaxing start to the week.
Really is.
Oh. And we should give a shout out to Rick Rhodes, our station manager, for letting us paint the driveway. I think he sits up in his office and is like, gosh, what are they gonna ask me to do next?
He just has the words yes on autopilot so that, just whatever.
Yep.
Don't look.
He usually goes, yep.
Sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
It's warm on this black pavement.
Yeah, yesterday it was hot.
Yeah. I should share with you guys at home. Yesterday, what time did I message you? Like 11 o'clock in the morning?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so like 11 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, hey, this is last minute, but would you want to come on the show tomorrow and paint a mural with Tia and I? And she was like, oh my gosh, yeah, I'm all in. And I'm like, okay. And then like 2 hours later, she's like, I'm headed up to TV6 to make the letters. And I'm like, what? So within 2 hours, it was all set. We had our lettering done. It was drying. And that's amazing. Just amazing. So we're so grateful for you for doing that.
Good. Well, I'm grateful for you guys. This is so fun.
Well, you said you like sometimes to work last minute.
I do. I'm a very last minute artsy person.
I love that. Expect more calls in the future.
Yep, if you have a vision, I can generally make it happen.
Oh, that's great. We should have had a musician here, Tia, while we were painting.
Nice.
That would have just topped this right off.
Absolutely.
Next time.
My skier to me looks a little bit like a machete-wielding guy on snowshoes.
I can't see it because of the sun. I'm going to have to look at it in a second.
It'll come together. It'll be fine, I think.
Hey, creative interpretation, creative expression. Maybe that's what you see when you see skiers come in.
Maybe.
Maybe that's what we look like. All right, how we doing on time, Robert?
30 seconds.
Oh, gosh, that's fantastic. I think we're going to get real close here. I had not the hardest job, and I'm moving real slow. All right, we're just going to keep painting. When we come back, we're also going to let you know how you can get in touch with Brianna to talk about possibly, having a piece commissioned for you, or maybe you have a project coming up that you just want to reach out and talk to her about, or just have a chat with her about her artwork or being an artist.